Good afternoon. It is an honor to be here to commemorate a defining moment in the history of representative democracy. And for those of you who are members of this chamber, next time you walk on that floor, think of the significance of this day. That is the same floor where they debated and passed 100 years ago the 19th Amendment, of which we were served. Now, while we celebrate the centennial of the House officially voting on the 19th Amendment, like most pieces of legislation, the journey to passage did not begin in the moment that it made it through the chambers of Congress. No, it began more than 40 years before that. And I'm proud to say, Madam Speaker, it was a Californian. It was a Republican Senator, Aaron Sargent, who in 1878 first introduced the 29 words that became the 19th Amendment. His ties to the women's suffrage movement actually started a few years before that. You see, in 1872, then Senator-elect Sargent met Susan B. Anthony in a chance encounter on a train. Anthony had recently been arrested for illegally voting and was eager to pass a federal amendment to guarantee women right to vote. She found a strong ally in Sargent. Anthony and Sargent worked together on what became known as the Anthony Amendment. The text was nearly identical to the words of the 15th Amendment. And it said that the right to vote would not be abridged by any state because of a person's sex. The Anthony Amendment did not receive a vote for 9 years. Sargent had already left office, but it helped build the momentum behind this important movement. With a firm resolution and a commitment, the amendment was introduced for 40 straight years. But the beginning of the end finally came in our very own chambers, not in the Senate. Republican Representative James Mann proposed the resolution that became the 19th Amendment on May 21st, 1919, the day it passed. That is why we are here today. 100 years ago today, the decades of advocacy by the suffrage supporters paid off. 100 years ago today, the House passed the 19th Amendment. But what lessons can we take away today from this historic moment? The suffrage succeeded because of its unwavering appeal to the principle of equality, the foundation of our common bond of Americans. Its supporters did not fight for special privileges. They asked for their rights as Americans, no longer to be denied. The Constitution in its preamble sets standards for our politics and our effort to form a more perfect union. Nothing demonstrates a more perfect union better than the passage of the 19th Amendment. Thank you.